Alright, so you made it to video 2. Congratulations. This is where I'm going to kind of explain the basic pieces to the ukulele. Just give you terminology so that you have something to work with for future videos or just in general. I have my ukulele here, and we're just going to start from the top to the bottom and explain. So, here we've got the tuning pegs, okay? And you use these to tighten the strings so that you get the right pitch. And the strings are a little different than you might be expecting. On other instruments that are stringed, like the violin or the guitar, I don't have a guitar or else I would show you, but if you can see, the thickest string is on the outside here and it goes in. Guitar strings, same thing, but guitars have 6 strings. Ukulele and the violin have 4. Well, the ukulele is not the same. As you can see, our thickest string is right here. The strings go G, C, E, A. Those are the strings, and they're not in that the lowest to highest notes. For that reason, it throws a lot of people off. But, you know, you've got your relative tuning pegs here. On the violin, you have the fine tuners at the bottom. On guitars and ukuleles, you just use the pegs. Super easy to tune. I'll have a video on how to tune that later. And it's really pretty simple. I've never ever broken a ukulele string. Strings are pretty sturdy. They are plastic. You can get steel strings, I believe. I don't. I have pretty high quality strings on my ukulele here, but they're plastic. Fretboard. Here's all the frets, okay? And you're going to put your fingers in between these silver fret markers. If you knew that, congrats. If you didn't, okay, here we are. When you put them in between, you get the desired sound versus this, which isn't anything. And it's kind of like a halfway point between these two notes. So make sure that you're putting them in between the frets. You have markers here, and I believe most have them on the side as well. And you've got 5, 7, 10, 12, and 15, I think. And you've got them on the side here so you can see. But, you know, and then you've got the sound coming out of this hole here. And generally you have your ukulele information on the inside, your manufacturer number and all that stuff. And then, you know, you have the base of the strings here. And this is, I mean, ukulele is very simple. A note about strings, like I said earlier, I've never broken a string, but I have changed my strings once, and I will not do it myself. Ukuleles are really complicated, in my opinion, changing a string. But as you can see here on my ukulele, they're kind of woven and intertwined underneath here, and that's all that's keeping them there, keeping the tension. So if you are in need of changing a string, I would definitely recommend going into a music shop. So these are the different parts of the ukulele.